Look at everybody. Main Street Station, beckoning all of these people entering Disneyland into the warmth, the magic, and the fun. To you, it's a symbol of Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom. To me, it's a symbol of home. Anaheim, California, Disneyland. Many, many videos that we've done together, and the Sometimes vlog. It's a vlog that happens sometimes, and that's what this is right now, just so you weren't confused. That is the intro to the vlog today. Tomorrow, March 1st, 2016, I am off to France. I am going to be on an airplane on my way to Paris, France, to go see Disneyland Paris, which is super weird, let me tell you. I'm starting to get really confused between this Disneyland, my home in Anaheim, California, and the Disneyland / Magic Kingdom theme park in Florida. Magic Kingdom is its name at Walt Disney World, and now Disneyland, again, same name, in Paris. These things are starting to confusel and bamboozle my mind. Of course, there's nothing like the original Disneyland, which has been here for 60 years, which is why all these decorations and ornamentation things here for its diamond anniversary are still up. And here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. I was just standing over here watching the monorails go by and thinking, how privileged am I, how lucky I am that I grew up right next to Disneyland, and that this is a place that I can actually truly call my home. Look at that mouse right there, taking cute pictures with people, getting some fun ones with all those families. Millions and millions and millions of other people call Disneyland home because they've made some of the best memories of their life in this little place. And that's why I've just been thinking, my grandparents moved here in 1957. My mother, my aunts, my uncle, they all grew up right across Ball Road behind the castle, a little bit that way, looking over the old strawberry fields at the train circling the park on the dirt earth hill berm thing around. They could see the trains, they could hear the whistle of the Mark Twain all through their summers, all through their childhoods. I was born almost exactly 3.0 miles away from this spot and grew up just across, right behind Disneyland Hotel, so I grew up with the fireworks every night as well. I came here as a teenager with my own annual pass, and I've been coming here obviously almost every single day for the past 3 or 4 years. I bring my own kid here. I've met so many of you here. We made so many memories together at Disneyland, although we go all kinds of other places too. So whenever I leave Southern California, I come here and really take stock of, you know, just all the memories, thinking about my grandparents, thinking about my mom, my dad, my brother, growing up, coming here, looking forward to all the magical memories and all the friendships and all the wonderful things. So now when I'm going out of the country, this is probably the best place for me to come touch base and see home. My parents moved to a different house when I was an adult, and so they don't live where I grew up as a child. My grandparents are long gone, sadly. They've removed to the other side. Almost everyone of their generation is now gone, actually, that was in my family. And of course, I don't get to live with my kid anymore, so Disneyland is really the last thing that feels like home. It feels like being in my home, being in my own childhood. I know it feels like that to millions of other people. So like I say, when I leave the country, I like to come here and take a fresh look and wander around and share just a little bit of my soaking it in with you. Look at Main Street here, and look at our friend Kimberly.
How?
How?
How long until you leave for Paris? You did not let me finish.
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Kimberly. I'm actually leaving tomorrow afternoon. So I have just about, let's see here on my non-existent watch, just about 24 hours between standing here on Main Street and standing at LAX, the international terminal, going to France. So I still have a lot of errands to run. But between running those errands, Disneyland was right in the middle. And so I have about an hour to see all of my favorite things at Disneyland, to do all of my favorite things, smell all of my favorite smells, and eat my favorite popcorn. It's about 77 degrees and obviously very warm and sunny, not a cloud in the sky. And I'm about to trade this weather for upper 30s and rainy and foggy and cloudy in France. But as a wise man once said, since when can weathermen predict the weather? And I'm hoping that the weather will be a little bit better than I'm expecting it to be in gay Paris as we set out on some adventures there. Meantime, I'm just soaking in the sunshine, getting a tan, feeling kind of sweaty. What's that? a weird thing. Remember that? Remember the weird thing? Disneyland popcorn is the best popcorn of all the popcorn. It used to be Orville Redenbacher brand popcorn. Now it's Pop Secret popcorn. But for some reason, no matter what the actual brand is, it's still the most delicious popcorn ever because you're having it here next to my favorite castle, next to my favorite Walt. And my hands are full of it. It's still good. It's gluten-free and dairy-free and kosher. Not that that really matters to me, but it's good to know. Delicious, delightful, Disneyland. Ah, look at Walt back there with those glorious and wonderful, flowery, colorful trees. It's a beautiful thing. Actually, I have to be careful talking about favorites. When I talk about Disneyland, it's always actually my favorite, but it's easy for me to get carried away when I'm in a different park. I'm at Disney World or I'm in Paris. I'm like, this is my favorite thing. Because it's always my favorite when I'm there, you know? But look at this. Walt Disney's castle here. The Matterhorn that they have nowhere else. Then the Astro Orbiter, which is one of a kind. I'm just kidding, they actually have one of these in Paris. I'm pretty sure it was in Paris first. And look at this. Disneyland, Town Square, double-decker bus. I love this park so much while I'm in it, and I love it while I'm gone. But comparison is really the thief of joy. Honestly, I say that all the time. It's one of my favorite quotes. I can't even remember where I first heard that quote, but comparison is the thief of joy. So true. When you compare your life to somebody else's life constantly, you're always gonna rob yourself of your own joy, and it works all the way down to something as little and weird as being in a theme park. If I'm here thinking about Disney World and I'm like, oh, I wish I was at Magic Kingdom or Epcot, or if I was at Walt Disney World thinking, I wish I was in the park where Walt was at that park and all that stuff. Never compare. The grass is always greener, so just don't think about the grass. Enjoy the lawn you're on. How about that? The grass is always greener on the other side, so enjoy the lawn you're on. I like that. Someone else has probably said that already before in the past, but I never heard it, so it's good for me. All right, I have about an hour left to go, so I need to go full Disney and see some more Disneyland things, and then I have to go home and pack well, so we gotta get a move on out of the hub here, as beautiful as it is. But first I have to soak this castle in. Isn't that awesome? It's kind of amazing. Oh, Adventureland, my most favorite of lands. Goodbye, Enchanted Tiki Room, and goodbye, Mr. Tiki Face Man. Thank you for always licking me with your kindness. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, my last daytime glimpse of Woody and the petrified wood and Pirates of the Caribbean and the rivers of America in America, and of course, the Mark Twain riverboat. I love it all so much. I was just thinking about how much I actually love this boat with all of my heart, and how I dearly wish that I could just take the entire thing with me to Paris and plop it right in the main river that goes through town, the Seine River. But, you know, that idea is pretty crazy. You might even call it insane. Get it? Because the boat would be in the Seine River. So it would be insane. Oh, that's so funny. I don't even care that I've made that joke before. LOL. No matter how good the others are, I gotta admit, every time I leave, I really miss the original Pirates of the Caribbean. It's my favorite ride in the world. But one thing I will not be missing in Paris, hopefully, are these types of lines. Last time I was there were really no lines at all, and I'm kind of looking forward to that space, glorious space, where you can sing and throw your arms out and do a little dance move, and you're not gonna kick anyone by accident, which has totally never happened before, which is totally not why I'm being so calm all the time now. Anyway, farewell, New Orleans Square. Bye-bye, Blue Bayou. Bye-bye. Well, see what I did there? Peace out, Fortune Red. Bye-bye, weird baby table thing. That's so weird. Oh, wow. And goodbye, Jefferly. I know you love me, but I'll be back. Jefferly's cool. He lets me touch his gun.
Actually, I hate when he touches my gun. One should never touch another man's gun. Someone please tell him.
I'll miss you, Astro Orbiter! Oh wait, they have one of those in France. Never mind. Also, I really don't like being in there so much because I always feel like I'm gonna fall out and I get really scared. Gotta soak in that view of our Space Mountain here because the one in Paris is really different. It's Discoveryland there, not Tomorrowland. So this is my last look at a Tomorrowland for a while. I'll miss you, Tomorrowland. I'll miss you, Season of the Force. And of course, I'll miss delicious gluten-free pizza from the Pizza Port. It's my favorite. I'll miss all the gluten-free food here and all the gluten-free friendships and all the things in the Tomorrowland. I'll see you after tomorrow. Tomorrowland. I'm getting sad now. Goodbye, cheers. Farewell, submarine lagoon. Goodbye, decorative railing. So long, Matterhorn. I will miss you, weird balloon head that I found in the bushes. You look so cute. Hi, hey, how's it going? Original It's a Small World? Wait a minute, if the world is so small, how come it takes me 11 hours to get to France by plane? Yes, I will certainly miss my home here. It's funny because I've been kind of like, 60th anniversary crowds, and I come here all the time, and I was recently started getting like, you know, I go to Disneyland a lot, I'm gonna branch out, go a lot of other places, but now that I'm wandering around kind of jokingly being like, I'll miss you this, I'll miss you that, I'll miss you, Sword in the Stone. Especially the way you smell like a penny. Anyway, more about that later. Now that I'm actually taking a look around, I am actually kind of getting really sad, but it's not all completely bad. I mean, Paris does have, what's it called? Snow White's Scary Adventure. They have Pinocchio's Daring Journey, and it looks almost the same as this. Their Fantasyland is very, very similar to our Fantasyland, so it's not completely different, but there's just some things I'll miss, like, I'll miss you, Captain Hook. No, wait, they have Captain Hook there too. Never mind, on the Ixnay on the Ismay Hook. Hey, some things though are only to be found here at Disneyland, like Monstro here. I'm gonna miss you, Monstro. But the biggest, #1 thing I'm gonna miss about Disneyland is the friends! So Madame the Woo and Jay and Roscoe Soul Train, and we are all in one teacup! 4 grown men in a cup. 4 men in a cup. What are you gonna do? What'd you do?
4 men, 1 cup?
4 men, 1 teacup.
People are yelling at us.
What's happening?
How do you fit?
We
You
fit!
don't know how.
We fit! Look at this!
Very uncomfortably.
Very
ugly right here. Very uncomfortably.
Are we going yet? What's happening?
They're contemplating making us kicking us off of here because how are we?
We asked if 4 people would fit in here, and they said,
Look at this.
how are you gonna do it? Rub those thighs! Rub those thighs! So now we're in here. Look at this. We are wedged in.
Everyone's
We're doing
staring
it.
at us.
4 guys in a cup. We're doing it. We're doing it, fellas. Hey, fellas. We're doing it. Spin it. Spin it.
We're trying.
We're going backwards.
We're trying.
Backwards.
We're going the other
What are
way.
you doing? He's texting? Mom, guess what? A new teacup with 4 guys. Look at
This
this.
is insane. There's 4 of us.
4 of us sitting in a cup. 4 people. Hey, Roscoe, how's it feel being this close to all your friends? Look at all the. Let's cuddle, guys. Let's hug.
Challenge
Group hug.
ever. This beats the Tim Tracker one.
What a hug. Take a fun pic.
It's not weird at all. 4 people in a teacup.
Someone get that
This is insane. How is
and
this
tweet
even
it
possible?
to us.
There is literally a ton and a half of grown men inside this teacup.
I am having the time of my life.
Awesome.
This is awesome. I love how our legs are touching and our arms
All
are
kinds of
touching.
things are touching right now.
Are we gonna spin
Look at
this?
this guy who wants to be in the
It won't
video.
spin.
Very intimate in here.
Hey, it won't spin.
We're getting a lot
Anyway,
closer together
there we
this
go.
way.
Disneyland would not be complete without a spin on the
I think
teacups.
I'm getting a Charlie
With
horse.
your friends.
The right thing right there.
Oh, yeah. Where are you gonna keep it?
Oh, look at the way it looks in the when I'm spinning this. It looks very bizarre the way I'm doing this.
There are a lot of people.
It's got me all emotional.
You okay?
I'm getting choked up.
Why? Because of the memories? Because of the feelings?
I didn't think we'd ever get 4 grown men in a teacup.
Now, how do you get
out? Is a thing.
We did it. Oh,
You
the
can't
door.
do this in Paris.
The door.
You can't do this in Paris.
No.
It's probably not frowned upon, but you just
I don't know.
cannot do
The
it.
French people are tiny.
Yeah, how are we gonna get out of this? Wait, let me get out.
We're stuck.
Get out like the Duke
We're stuck. We're stuck. We're stuck. We're stuck. Anyway, I found my friends. I have to say goodbye to them, and I have to say goodbye to the most wonderful place on earth, Disneyland. Thank you. Did you see that? We got 4 guys.
I couldn't.
Oh, I got some though. 4 guys in a teacup. What an accomplishment. What a winner. We are the biggest wiener. We did it.
It's 4 people, 4 men in a teacup.
We did it. We broke a record, we did something amazing, and now off I go to Paris, France. Goodbye, monorail. Goodbye, Matterhorn. What a great and wonderful time that was. Farewell, Disneyland, champion of my heart and soul. Thank you all for joining me as I said goodbye. My last daytime look at my home. Disneyland, wasn't that crazy? 4 guys in a cup, what an achievement. The only thing is, I just realized, it's February 29th. It's leap day. None of this counts at all. Oh! That tears it. I'm getting out of this town. Make sure to subscribe for some more adventures coming soon from France. And visit lightfastdiportupspreadshirt.com, and I'll see you guys later. Au revoir, Pee-wee. Au revoir. Look what you did, you little jerk. Look what you did. You broke him.
I like Mickey so much, I want 2 of them.
You broke him.